Indonesia and also in other country. Thank you for all the viewers that have watched our program in KTV. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah that today we can meet again in our program Belajar Itu Asik with KTV. And I hope this program will be useful for all of us because we couldn't meet in our normal class, so we have a choice, we have a chance to learn from virtual class, okay? And all right, before we start our lesson, let's pray together to express our gratitude to God the Almighty, who has given us this chance to be alive, to be healthy, and to meet with me here to study English in our program, okay? Let's pray together. Amen. All right. As I have said before that this class is only virtual class, so it's different from normal class, but I hope it will be useful for us. So the most important thing is that we have an intention to study, and if we have intention, we have strong intention to study, I believe that we can do it. And in the end, after we can meet again in our normal class, I hope we can do it better. All right? Okay, so today we are going to learn about conditional sentence. This is grammar lesson, okay? I know that grammar lesson sometimes is frustrating, but you don't have to. You don't have to feel frustrated with grammar lesson. Why? Because actually grammar lesson is will make you understand faster, will make you will make you better in especially in written English, but although it is more important in written English, I think it also will be very useful in oral or in daily conversation, okay? We can see here in conditional sentence, I give you example, here in 3 languages, Japanese, Indonesian, and English. You can read here. Yen kowe gelem sinau, kowe bakal dadi cah pinter. Have you ever heard such sentences? I think so. So, conditional sentence actually is also used in Japanese, in Indonesian, and I think in many other languages. So, it is important, and it is used in daily conversation. We use it all the time. Alright, here in Japanese, yen kowe gelem sinau, kowe bakal dadi cah pinter. In Indonesian, jika kamu belajar, kamu akan jadi anak pintar. And then in English, if you study, you'll be smart kid. You'll here is the same with you will, So jika kamu belajar, you will, kamu akan be menjadi smart kid, anak yang smart, yang pintar, yang cerdas, right? Alright, let's continue. Before we talk about conditional lesson deeper, now we will learn what is the objective of the lesson actually. My objective in delivering this lesson is students can use conditional sentence. So in daily conversation, you can use it. Okay. And then second, students can differentiate each type of conditional sentence. Well, don't be stressed, okay? Because here there are 4 types of conditional sentence, but it's not as difficult as you have imagined, okay? So just relax. All right? Now, the definition. Before we learn about it and how to use it and how to make it, I'll give you the definition of conditional sentence. Complete conditional sentences usually contains a clause which often referred to as the if clause, ya, clausa if, and the consequences. So, in conditional sentence, there are 2 clauses, there are 2 sentences. The first sentence is the if clause and the second sentence is the consequence. So, for example, like here, if it rains, I'll use the raincoat. If it rains, I'll use the raincoat. Jika hujan, saya akan menggunakan raincoat, jas hujan. So, if it rains is a certain condition, adalah kondisi tertentu, situasi tertentu. Jika itu benar terjadi, if it rains, then the consequence will happen. I will use the raincoat. Saya akan pakai jas hujan. So, I will never use the raincoat if it doesn't rain. Okay? So, here is the definition. Now, I'll give you 4 examples of conditional sentence in 4 types. Yeah. Here, the sentence is the same. Kalimatnya sama. Okay. The first, if you tell a lie, Dad gets angry. Here, I underline the verb because what make them different is the verb. So, if the verb's different, then it of course in different types. Okay, so this is the first type, that is zero conditional. If you tell a lie, Dad gets angry. Jika kamu berkata bohong, ayah menjadi marah. The second example, if you tell a lie, Dad will get angry. Here you can see the difference. If the first sentence only gets, the second sentence will get. Yeah. This is the first conditional. Yeah. The second type, tapi namanya adalah first conditional. Okay. And then the third is if you told a lie, Dad would get angry. Jika kamu berkata bohong, ayah akan menjadi marah. Yeah. This is just the same. The meaning is almost the same, but actually it is used in different condition or situation. Okay, I'll tell about it. We will tell about it later. Okay, and then the fourth example: if you had told a lie, Dad would have gotten angry. Yeah, you can see, yeah, from tell, yeah, and then the second sentence is tell also, but the third sentence is told, and then the fourth sentence is had told. And then cats, will get, would get, and would have gotten. Okay, let's talk about it one by one. The first is zero conditional. Zero conditional atau conditional null, zero. It is used to talk about facts. You know facts, ya, fakta, habits, kebiasaan, or truth, kebenaran. Ya, jadi if we want to say about factual information or factual condition, we use zero conditional. So, what is the pattern? The pattern is very simple because we only use the simple present both in the 2 clauses. So, the if clauses also simple present and the consequence clauses also simple present. Okay, you can see here. If my mom has much money, she buys me everything I want. So, the condition is like this. Every time my mom has much money, whenever I ask anything, my mother will buy it for me. So, I make this sentence. If my mom has much money, she buys me everything I want. You know the meaning in Indonesian, right? Jika ibuku punya banyak uang, dia membelikan aku apapun yang aku inginkan. Ya, you can see here the verb has is in the simple present form, and then buys is also in the simple present form. Okay, let's see another example. If night comes, the weather is cooler. If night comes, jika malam tiba, the weather is cooler. Cuacanya menjadi lebih dingin. Yeah, that is the fact, right? Yeah, we know that if night comes, then the weather is cooler. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll tell you about something that actually we can change the order of the sentence. So, if night comes, the weather is cooler, we can also use the weather is cooler if night comes. So, the if clause is after the consequence. Cuacanya menjadi lebih dingin jika malam tiba. Jika malam tiba, cuacanya menjadi lebih dingin. So, you can use both of this. And which one that you must pay attention is the comma. Ya, if is come first, ya, kalau if-nya lebih duluan, maka you must use comma. But jika if-nya after the consequence, you don't need to write or to put comma. Okay, here the comma. Ya, next another example. The baby cries if he feels hungry. The baby cries if he feels hungry. Bayi itu menangis jika dia merasa lapar. Nah, ini juga lazim terjadi. This is factual, habit. Many babies cry when they feel hungry. And then we can also use vice versa. Ya. If the baby feels hungry, he cries. Okay. What about the zero conditional? Easy, right? Okay. Next we will talk about first conditional. First conditional is used when we talk about possibility, plans, prediction, offer, or suggestion. Yeah. Here, the sentence is still the same. If my mom has much money, she will buy me everything I want. In this sentence, is different with the previous sentence. Yeah. In this sentence, I talk about possibility, kemungkinan. Ya, jadi will buy, akan membelikan saya. Jika ibu punya banyak uang, beliau akan membelikan saya apapun yang saya inginkan. Ya, kalau yang tadi kan dia membelikan. Ya, jadi tidak ada akannya. Ya, akan disinilah yang menentukan possibility-nya. Okay? So, from this sentence we can see the pattern. Patternnya apa? Sama ya, masih menggunakan simple present. Ya, if and then simple present. But for the for the consequences we use simple future. Kita pakai simple future, yaitu menggunakan will atau can atau models yang lain kemudian ditambah dengan verb one. Okay. But here I also put here that we can also use imperative. Yeah, so first conditional also use imperative or kalimat perintah. Ya, here I give you example here. If you are tired, just take a rest. Kalau kamu lelah, istirahat saja. Istirahat saja itu adalah kalimat perintah. Ya, silahkan istirahat saja. Okay, and we can also say just take a rest if you are tired. Istirahat saja kalau kamu capek. Okay. Or another example here, turn off the fan if you feel cold. Turn off the fan if you feel cold. matikan kipas angin jika kamu merasa dingin. Okay. And another example of the first conditional that is used simple future, yang menggunakan simple future adalah here. If we don't come to the party, Mary will be angry. Jika kita tidak datang ke pesta, Mary akan marah. Ya, here will be. The verb is using be. Okay. And then maybe you are a little confused. Yeah. Mary be angry. That's not the correct sentence. Yeah. Usually we will say in the present sentence, we will say Mary is angry. But you know that SMR was word is to be, right? Now, for the future sentences, we won't use SMR was were. We will use be. So, here you can see that we use Mary will be angry, not Mary will is angry. Yeah, it's wrong. Okay? And then the next sentence, the next example. If I meet him, I will introduce myself. Here maybe the condition is you have new friend. Yeah, you have new friend and everyone talks about him, and you have never met him. So you said that if I meet him, I will introduce myself. Jika aku bertemu dia, saya akan memperkenalkan diri. That is the possibility or plans, ya, or prediction too, ya, prediksi jika saya ketemu dia, saya akan memperkenalkan diri. Okay. And then another example. If you help me, we'll finish before midnight. So what do you think it is? What kind of first conditional? Possibility, plans, prediction, offer, or suggestion? It can be prediction and also possibility, right? Jika kamu membantuku, kita akan menyelesaikannya sebelum tengah malam. If you help me, we'll finish before midnight. Right? Now, here, in normal conversation, usually we don't say, Mary will be angry. Yeah, or I will introduce myself. Usually we will say, I'll introduce myself. We'll finish before midnight. Yeah, so that is more natural. Yeah, so for native speaker, they will say, we'll finish. If you help me, we'll finish before midnight. Not if you help me, we will finish before midnight. Okay. But for us, it's okay, right? Okay. Now let's go to the next type of conditional. That is the second conditional. Second conditional usually is used to talk about imaginary situation or hayalan. Ya, imajinasi. So, it doesn't happen because this is only imagination. Yeah. Here the sentence is, if mom had much money, she would buy me everything I want. So, we usually say this sentence in the condition that mom didn't have much money. Yeah, mom didn't have much money. But we say in imagination that if mom had much money, she would buy me everything I want. Okay? And the pattern. Yeah, here. Mom had. Had is simple past. Yeah, this is the verb to. Berarti dalam simple past tense. Okay? And then would buy me everything is would plus verb 1. If in the first conditional we use will plus verb 1, in the second conditional we use would plus verb 1. Or another model such as could, should, etc. But the more we use more often with would. Okay. Now, the next example. here is here is still the same. Yeah, sorry, but we change the order. Okay, if is after the main clause. Mom would buy me everything I want if she had much money. Yeah. Here we can also say Mom would buy me everything I want. Ibu akan membelikan saya apapun yang saya inginkan seandainya dia punya banyak uang. Ya. Next example. If you helped me, we'd finish the job on time. With here comes from we would. Yeah. If you helped me, we would finish the job on time. If you helped me, we'd finish the job on time. Jika kamu membantu saya, kita akan menyelesaikan pekerjaannya tepat waktu. Okay. Next example. They'd come if you invited them. They'd come. Mereka akan datang. If you invited them. Jika kamu mengundang mereka. Invited here is in the simple past form. And would come. Yeah, would and plus verb 1. Okay, you got it? Alright, I think that's all about second conditional. Now, we come to the last part. That is the third conditional. We usually use the third conditional when we talk about regret, penyesalan. So, actually this is an imaginary situation also, but in the past. Okay? Like the example here. If Mom had much money, she would have bought me everything I want. If Mom had much money, she would have bought me everything I want. This is quite difficult to talk in bahasa Indonesia, yeah. But this situation is like this. For example, last month, Mom didn't have much money. So we said, if Mom had much money, andaikan saat itu, bulan kemarin itu, ibu punya banyak uang, dia akan sudah membelikan aku apapun yang aku inginkan. So, the fact is, ya, kenyataannya adalah ibu tidak membelikan saya apapun yang aku inginkan. Kenapa? Karena ibu tidak punya uang. Ibu belum punya uang. Ya, saat itu. You got it? Okay. The more you practice, the more you will understand. Okay? So don't worry. Here, another example. If you had helped me, I'd have finished the assignment. If you had helped me, I'd have finished the assignment. Jika kamu sudah bantu aku akan sudah menyelesaikan tugas itu. Kenyataannya apa? Tugasnya tidak selesai. Kenapa? Karena kamu tidak bantu aku. Ya. So this is a regret, penyesalan. Coba kamu bantu aku sudah menyelesaikan pekerjaan itu atau tugas itu. Ya, jadi itu penyesalan, menyesalkan sesuatu. Jadi usually I think both in Indonesian or in Javanese, we usually use this third conditional, yeah. But if in English, the pattern is quite different. So that's the problem for us who learn English. But don't worry, I know that you can do it. Now the next example: if I had studied, I would have passed the exam. If I had studied, I would have passed the exam. Jika saya sudah belajar, saya akan sudah lulus ujian. So, what happened? I didn't pass the exam. Saya tidak lulus ujian. Jadi ini adalah kata-kata penyesalan. Coba ya, aku belajar, pasti aku sudah lulus. Ya, kenyataannya aku tidak lulus. Kenapa? Karena aku tidak belajar. That is a regret. Next example. He would have been recovered if he had taken the medicine. dia akan sudah sembuh seandainya dia sudah minum obatnya. Kenyataannya adalah dia belum sembuh. Ya, he would have been recovered if he had taken the medicine. Next, they would have sent the product if you hadn't cancelled it. They would have sent, mereka akan sudah mengirimkan produknya if you hadn't cancelled it, jika kamu tidak membatalkannya. Okay? So that is the third conditional. The pattern, maybe I haven't talked about the pattern. The pattern is if and then past perfect. Past perfect is had plus verb 3. Participle, verb 3. So if here had, if mom had much money. The first had is the pattern, memang rumusnya begitu. And then the second had is the verb 3 of have, the past participle of have. And then would have plus verb 3. Jadi patternnya memang seperti ini. Would have kemudian ditambahkan verb ketiga. Verb ketiganya di sini adalah bought. Bought adalah verb ketiga dari buy. Okay? I know maybe you feel that it's too difficult or I don't understand. Okay, if you don't understand, please replay the video. Watch again and pause when you need it. So you will get more understanding about it. Okay. Now I will give you a summary of the 4 types of conditional. Here the first sentence, if you tell a lie, Dad gets angry. That is zero conditional. And do you still remember why this is zero conditional? Because it used the simple present in both clause. Tell is a simple present and gets also simple present. Okay. And then the second type is first conditional. If you tell a lie, Dad will get angry. If you tell a lie, Dad will get angry. That is first conditional. The difference is here using will. Okay. And the first conditional, but imperative, using imperative. If you make mistakes, say sorry. If you make mistake, say sorry. Jika kamu buat kesalahan, minta maaf toh, bilang minta maaf dong, gitu say sorry. And then the second conditional, if you told a lie, Dad would get angry. Andai kamu mengatakan kebohongan, berkata bohong, maka ayah akan marah. And then the last part is third conditional. If you had told a lie, Dad would have gotten angry. This is the third conditional. Jika kamu sudah mengatakan kebohongan, maka ayah akan sudah marah. Untungnya kamu tidak mengatakan hal yang berbohong, hal yang kebohongan. That is the 4 types of conditional. Okay. Nah, this is also something that you must remember, that actually in conditional sentence we also use the negative sentence. Why I didn't talk about it in the previously, before now, because I'm afraid that you will get more stress when I talk about it. So here is the negative sentence of conditional. If you tell a lie, Dad gets angry. The negative sentence is, if you don't tell a lie, Dad doesn't get angry. Asalkan kamu tidak bohong, jika kamu tidak berbohong, ayah itu tidak marah. So, just relax. And then the second sentence, if you don't tell a lie, Dad won't get angry. Won't is the form of will not. Native speaker won't say will not. Native speaker will say won't. It's not won't. Won't itu ingin, kalau ini won't. If you don't tell a lie, Dad won't get angry. Jika kamu tidak berkata bohong, ayah tidak akan marah. Tidak akan marah. So this is possibility, right? Next, the third. If you told a lie, that would get angry. If we make it into negative sentence, it become if you didn't tell a lie, that wouldn't get angry. Andai kamu tidak berkata bohong, ayah tidak bakal marah. Yeah. That is the imaginary situation. Okay, and then the fourth types. If you had told a lie, that would have gotten angry. In negative sentence will become if you hadn't tell a lie, that wouldn't have gotten angry. Jika kamu tidak berkata bohong, andai kamu tidak berkata bohong saat itu, ayah tidak akan mungkin marah. Ya, sayangnya kamu sudah berkata bohong. Ya, that's a regret. Ya, alright. How is our lesson today? I hope you enjoy it. Okay, and before we end our lesson, I want you to do this exercise. Please complete the following conditional sentence. If we look at the map, we blah 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 lost. What is the answer? Look, yeah. First, please analyze the verb in the if clause. Here I underline, yeah, look. Look is the verb 1, correct. If it is the verb 1, then it means it will be in the first or zero conditional. So what is the answer? If we look at the map, jika kita melihat map atau peta, kita tidak akan lost, tidak akan tersesat. So the answer is won't be or will not be lost. Yeah, won't be lost. Yeah, so what kind of conditional is it? That's right, the first conditional. Good job. The second question, if we looked at the map, we blah 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 lost. What is the answer? Please look at the verb in the if clause. Look is the second verb, the verb 2, yeah, verb 2. So, it is the second conditional. If we look at the map, we wouldn't be lost. Wouldn't be, tidak akan lost. Okay, good. The third, if we had looked at the map, had looked. So this is the third conditional. Very good. So the answer is, good job, wouldn't have been lost. Alright. And then number 4. If you heat water, heat jika kamu memanaskan air, it mendidih. Heat is the first, the verb 1. Yeah, heat is the verb 1. So, it can be zero conditional or first conditional. What do you think? Alright. Would boil, boiled, would have boiled, boils. There is only possible that we use zero conditional. Yeah, it boils. Because here, there is no will boil. Yeah, kalau conditional, first conditional is will boil, it will boil, ya. Because tidak ada, berarti jawabannya adalah boils. Okay. So, that's the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Okay, and thank you again for all of viewers. Especially the student of SMK 1 Kedung, and all viewers all over the world, yeah, from another country maybe, and from all over Indonesia. Thank you, and my last word is be grateful, ya, selalu bersyukur, stay happy and healthy. Thank you, I'll see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.